Time, Stir Friday. We got the big giant, super heavy wok that was too heavy for Mama. I thought that was going to be the problem, but it's not a problem because I just traded her my light wok. So, big wok, heavy wok.
Big wok.
So, you know, you take a walk, you give a walk, take walk. Take walk.
And there you have the facts of wok.
Yeah, and then you got whoever needs what walk. You know, because different people are going to take a different walk.
Different walks of life.
Yeah, right. And there we are.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
That's what we eat.
Whoa, big chunk. We're going to get some chunks of coconut oil on account of it just cooks real good for high temperatures and stuff. And we might do some stuff. We might cook stuff at a temperature that is hot. This meal is brought to you by Aurora Did the Dishes. Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. Eternal, what's up?
The Mirage. So I usually go, oh hey, let's get the pineapple in first because it can cook as long as it wants to. But I want the onion in first, yeah? Yeah. And we're gonna do like, I think like half the onions. So like that much onion. Which side do we want? We'll do this one, the smaller. I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to get too crazy because, oh yeah, rice. We can get that going. Because we'll fry that. We got this rice. What else? Don't we have? There we go. Now we're getting crazy. All right, we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna 3-grain it. We got black rice, black pearl rice, Tex-Madi, which is like a brown rice, and some millet. Forget it. It's crazy. I know, rice, right? But as far as carbs and indulging in them, you know, it's one of the better ones, I guess. I don't know. Rice and potatoes seem to be the 2 carbs I've been doing. I don't know. We'll do this one. That'll work. So, we don't want to get too crazy, so we'll just do a healthy handful of that one. And the same with this and the millet. So let's do an equal 3-way. Of course, it'll all probably turn the dark color of the black. There we go. Fresh bag of millet. Remember? This has that fun corn flavor. Okay. Now we have a variety of grain. And that'll make it more gooder. I decided. Alright. Let's get a little water in there. About 2 to 1, yeah. About that. How you doing? You're getting hot probably. Turn you off for a second. You don't know what's going on. Turn you up. Get you a lid. I don't know if I have a lid that exactly fits this. Does this one fit? kind of close enough. It shouldn't leak too much. I want it to leak on the sides with condensation though. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. If we take this littler one and turn it upside down, then we need the even smaller one for that. Man, logistics, right? There was the thing. You know, we can just solve this whole problem by getting the right pot, because this little pot's got the right top size. We just gotta make sure we try to get all this in one go. Yeah, of course. Of course not. Little finger spatula, yeah, that's not gonna get it as good as a squeegee one. Get all you out. You don't belong in there anymore. Get out. There we go. Okay. Golly. Sometimes I make it difficulter than it needs to be. But that's the joy of cooking. Get to learn. Alright, let's do our little petals, because I think that's going to be good for this one. Little diagonal petals. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah, get a couple different shapes here. Give it a double down chop. And that's good. There we go. This is very nice. Let's get those puppies in there. We're officially frying. Oh, it's nice. It's good. We'll have to get to the stirring part at some point. Alright, next is pineapple. Pineapple. I'll go with a pretty thin slice. Two, three, because they're thin. So we'll have more pieces, but thinner. All right, you can just go over there, Mr. Apple, giant pineapple. It's the biggest apple I ever saw. Those little end pieces aren't very big in the end. End piece. Core, man. The Core. Oh man, that movie. I think that's the one I watched with Aurora that she watched a bunch of times as a kid. Yes. I'm trimming pretty good on this one. I don't want any of those gnarly pieces. There's some nice, clean, soft, yummy pineapple. There we go. What'd you eat today, Mirage? What's keeping you a turtle? Right? I was asking what you were eating, so there you go. Perfect. That is hilarious. What are you eating? What? That is hilarious. I can't script this stuff any better. Got too much. There's too much pineapple. I'd eat those 3 pieces. No. Now the ratio will work out. Emerald Knight, what the? Yeah, it's like, you get it and you just gotta eat it. You cook some of it, eat some of it raw. Cook some more. Pretty much how I do it. I don't really cut these. Just do fun little strips. Let's not put them in yet, because they actually cook pretty easily. And they're good, not like al dente, but if you cook them to the point where their color starts to change, unless you're, you know, got them on the Barbie and getting them darkened at these spots. You don't want them to get like all floppy. Do we have a Pizak sighting? I think I saw a blur. Anyone else see the phantom? Phantom's hat. Get a couple orange ones. Oops, come back. Nice. Alright, how many of these peppers do we want to do? I think another one for sure. let's get ourselves some garlic. And you know what, we're not going to use a lot of garlic this time because we're not going to roast it. So we're going to use it just for flavor and not use a bunch. We're just going to stir fry it. This is like it's almost like it started making 3 little cloves, but then there's really just one. Interesting little fella. This one here. It's like it was a conjoined twin. Crazy, right? You would just smash it. Like we would if it was roasted. Really smash it. And then chop it. Alright, that's boiling. Turn that rice down to the shimmer. I've got a piece of garlic just jumped on the other side of the board, I guess. You almost got away, buddy. I don't know what you do out there all in the world by yourself that all half chopped up. I mean, get with the program. This is your destiny. This is where you get to be something bigger than yourself. You get to shine. Woo! This could be heaven or hell for you. It's up to you guys. You want to have a good time or what? Let's go. I'm sure it's kind of fish off, but whatever. Ivy blade. You're not late. No riot was needed. All right, I'm gonna stir. We fry, now we stir. Let's crank this up a little bit now. Yeah. All right, that's looking good. What else we got over here? I'm gonna add a little ginger, but I don't have like real fresh ginger, and I don't want to like grind up mad ginger and have it be too clumpy or whatever. So we're just gonna do a little bit of powder. I like put on my hand first just to make sure I don't go crazy. And this is just a very small amount. Very small. Oh no. Alright, let's get a little bit of fresh turmeric though. Yeah, baby. Look at you. Did I put the thing in here? Is the thing. Where did I put the thing? You know what? I really should chop it up. Don't be lazy. It's a stir fry. Yeah. Either way, gotta get the spoon. Scrape the turmeric. I've been kind of mispronouncing it because I've been saying tube, I think, is turmeric. There's an R. Turmeric. Now I want to over enunciate it. Turmeric. Turmeric. Purr that shit. Trying to get paper thin. Thin the wind. Don't cut me. That's the plan. Because man, when I cut myself the other day just going to pick up something else and hit the knife, and it wasn't that bad of a cut, but it was bleeding a little bit because it was a very sharp knife, and I got myself a little bit. But like, even like a day later, I ripped it open trying to play something on the guitar. I kind of forgot. And yeah. Alright, stack those puppies up, see if we can get some little silver slices. Perfect. We're going to do it like that. We haven't done it like this before. What's up, Lydia? Got so instead of chopping it again into little tiny bits, which would be like the minced, I'm gonna try with like little tiny, like almost like baby carrot stick shreddings of turmeric. Since it's a pretty mild deal, it won't be crazy. Plus with the when it interacts with the pineapple, it really mellows. And our onions, we want those to cook and brown up a little bit. So we're just going to keep this at a decent temperature. Turmeric can cook a lot. The garlic's in there cooking, so we don't want to go, you know, stupid hot. But that's looking good. That's starting to happen over there. All right, do we want to put anything else in there? I don't think so. I think we'll do the peppers and the chicken and the shrimp, and I think that'll, I don't want to make it too busy. I don't want to throw like too many different kinds of vegetables. This is a little bit of a throwback to when I first introduced her to sweet peppers. And we had shrimp and pineapple and sweet peppers with chicken and shrimp. So this is kind of a throwback for us. So when we went camping together for the first time, I think, with little Biscuit. I think it was Biscuit's first LARPing experience when he was Kanye the Giant or something. Or no, maybe not his first. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Fiery blaze! Young, young time when Perry blazes here. We got Ivy Fiery, we got a Terrible Rock, we got Emerald Knight. Lilia, it truly is young, young time. Some of these pineapples are a little big. I'm just going to chop them. Give them a little. We can chop those up as much as we want, actually. They're fun. They don't ever really turn to bush, so you can chop them into small pieces. And now the turmeric, which is usually like a, they say it's a yellow, but you can see it's more of an orange, the organic anyway. And obviously when you get it fresh, it's orange, but it makes a yellow hue and everything, and it does put out, the more you chop it up, the more yellow you get. I've got yellow stained pants and whatnot. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, let's chop up some of this chicken. For some nice stir fry bits. All right. These particular thighs that I bought are pretty cleaned up already. They're not, I don't really have a problem with just going with it, whatever fats on them and whatnot. You can put into a finished dish. You just go with it. So we're just going to cut them again into a third, I think-ish. Or fourth. Yeah, there's some long pieces. Yeah, we'll leave it as such. That looks like fun. Alright. But see how the onions yellow up. Can't tell with the pineapple, of course, because it's already yellow. Stand by. Standing by. Where rice is getting there, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's really get it going then. For realsies. Yeah, that'll do for the peppers. All right, we can turn up the heat now. The garlic has sweated out enough. Everything's got enough cooking. It can take some higher heat now. So says I. Going to put just a tinge of our rice vinegar in. And let that go. By a tinge, half a teaspoon, I guess. That's tensioning. Fantastic. All right. And then we need to get the rest of our mixture in a little slurry bowl, which is going to be some olive oil, oregano, some molasses, oregano, we're going to do honey like we usually do, but a very small amount because we got the pineapple sweetness going in there, and the rice vinegar I just put in there, it's going to release a lot of sweetness again. It just happens. So we don't need that much. I'm just putting it in there for fun, mostly. And then soy, but not a crazy amount. I'm gonna just finger mix it a little bit. Get that molasses dispersed. Then I put my and we'll put that on there. Let's get a little bit of water too. Do we need a little bit? Yeah. Whoops. All right. There we go. Looking good. I want to really get this. I want to get this really, every bit of garlic and turmeric, everything down in there. I just want you to get together, turn it down a little bit, and just let it. Now that we got the whole mixture of flavors in there. And now that's a decent amount of flavor, so when we add all our meat, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna calm that flavor a lot. But that, I wanted all the pepper and everything in there just to get, these guys, I didn't want them to be overpowered with flavor. I want these to actually taste. I want you to taste the shrimp. I want you to taste the chicken. The peppers will come through, the onion is part of the flavor, you know what I mean? It's all trying to create and present a nice clean flavor tonight. That seems to be something we appreciate after we've ate it. Appreciate. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. For those of you whose it is and is for then and to be Friday today. It's not Friday for you. Then I hope it was. So what is that, like Australia? It's Saturday already. Alright, I'm cutting these shrimp. A lot of times we rinse the shrimp. But this time I'm just going to cut the shrimps down the middle. That's it. That's all we're doing. We're just going to cut them down the middle. Maybe you can cut them again and straight. See. Like that. Can you cut them again without it? No. That was a bit of pain. It'll be messy. It'll get messy. Purple filament? No. Oh, the stove. It is the camera. Twitch turns red into purple, I guess. Because it's done that, I think, on every stove I've used. Except for the fire doesn't turn purple. Come on now, you gotta stretch out for me. There you go. Not the perfect half, but you know. It's like getting twice as many shrimp. Plus stretching them out and flattening them out and giving them that first initial like kind of break helps them from getting too curly and just keeps them tender. I feel like that's why I usually ramp them in different places. All right, so that's doing good. That is doing good. Who do we wanna, how do we wanna, from what compartment near me will I pull a pan? This one. And we will prepare for our, oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh, it smells perfect. Rice. Let's get an egg. An egg. Should we eat 2 eggs? We like the eggs. Would that be too much food? That's too much food. We're already pushing it. I think this is the. No, the eggs are small. These are the smaller local ones. Yeah, baby. Turn that back on back there. And that is nice. See, now we know these guys are nice and cooked now. So we don't have to worry about turning it and flipping it around. It's a total cheater. It's my stir-fry cheater. But you can't beat her. Stir-fry cheater. Mm-hmm. Olive oil and coconut oil. Because the flavor is so good when you're making the fried rice to have both. That's the story I'm sticking to. All right. I think it's time to crank it up. Add the chicken first because it needs the most love. So it cooks a little bit longer than the shrimp, I should say. Or you can cook it much longer than the shrimp, I should say. The shrimp, if you cook it too much, it gets really hard. So, tender loving on that shrimp part. Oh boy, we gotta crank you up. You gotta happen. Yeah. Have you go. Cook with some eggs up. Cook with the rice. Mmm. black pearl rice, Texmati brown rice, and a little bit of our happy millet. Gonna kill it. Just killing it. Stir fry it. It is frying. We are stirring.
I love your face.
Well, that's awesome because my face loves your face. All over the place with faces.
Faces in the faces.
Look at it go. Shrimp. 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 Yeah. There was some deer hanging out right by down there for like 2 hours. I was trying to point out to Pete, like, I don't know if he saw them and didn't care, or if he just like whatever, like doesn't really see them because they're not in his like eatable range.
Yeah.
So he just doesn't even see them.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's a big dog, whatever. What do you mean?
Oh, hi, Ivy. Hi, Melissa.
That is looking good, yeah.
Oh. Mom, what husband's written over hot stove? You make us a wonderful healthy meal.
I wouldn't call it slaving. Tell them that's going to be in here anyway, spinning around in circles anyway. Most things with a little bit of moisture there. Got steam and a little moisture there. We got the cashews on the table, but they're a fun ingredient to this one, for sure. And we're just looking to get all our chicken and our shrimp cooked up. Oh, and let's get, while I'm thinking about the puppies, get our meat up with them, put it in the pan after I get the rice out of it, because there was no garlic in there. So we can get that kind of ready for them. Let me set that over here, where I'll be reminded. Puppy love, you gotta love your puppies. Yes. Oh, that is a done deal. Showing so fun. This is beautiful. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll pack them in. Whoop. I'll try to pack it into the little one. It'll be fun. Can always be a muffin bottom, right? Here we go. That's perfect. Ooh. Oh, messy boy. another spatula. Doom. Those are fun. And then we have this beautiful mess. See if we can do some with our light. Sounds a lot like the old school Arnold Palmer golf game. Not the Nintendo. Not the 64, just Nintendo. All the juices are fun. I can't hold that up anymore. Okay, so let me just transfer a couple pieces here. Even it out. Close enough. We put that guy there. Just for looks. This will be my offering. I think it's gonna be good. Gonna rinse my hands again. It's just a dirty, dirty boy. Oh yeah, don't forget about the puppies. Get some big ass pieces of meat. That's all Pizak will eat, man. Meat. He ain't going for anything else ever. Look out. He is a carnivore. Atrocities. Alright, it's a good time. Alright, let's put a little bit of water in here with this. We'll put that back on. A little simmer action. A little bit higher than simmer so they can eat in a decent amount of time. Put on 2. There's all the little puppies nipping around, aren't they? Okay, what else we got? We need forks. Oh, forks, spoons, forks. Oh no, we got forks. All right, I'm gonna take this. I'll come back for. You got your face, I'll come back for your eyeballs. All right. All right, give me your eyeballs, just pluck them out of your head and just put them right on my shirt like a brooch. All right, I'm wearing your eyeballs like a brooch. It's kind of weird because they're on backwards, but we'll get it sorted out better next time, maybe. Maybe. And there we go. You can have your eyeballs back. All righty. Right. Need to crush those nuts. Where is all my nut crushing apparatus? You know? Like when you crush nuts, what do you... Crush nuts. There's some salt in here, and I'm good with that. It's yummy time. I don't know if I want that much salt right off the bat. Yeah, that would have been. There, we'll just pour it right there for now. There we go. Ah. That's why I thank you for being here when you're here.
I'm not always here.
Right. Thank you for being here.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Shrimpers.
Mmm.
Mmm. Mmm. Oh, the pineapple. Mmm.
I didn't want to over so you got a chance to taste it.
Oh, the pineapple. Pineapple and shrimp. Just.
That chicken is melting.
Yeah, it is. Mmm.
It doesn't matter what you get on the fork, it's just great.
Oh, man.
So throw back to our camping. Biscuits like first or second day event.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I knew it smelled good.
Wow.
I cooked all the veggies and all this stuff with the flavoring sauce I made and then added the meat. And it worked. Everything's very very tender and flavorful, and the meat has its flavor too. So it's really
It does.
it worked.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Delicious.
What are you picking out?
I don't know. What are those?
Turmeric?
Oh, this is turmeric? These long strips? Oh. It's very nice if it was brown.
I wasn't gonna just put like random pieces of like bark in there. Just think had a bunch of debris.
It looks to me like the shrimp, those dark shrimp strips.
Oh, the shrimp poop.
Yeah. I didn't know what else it was.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so maybe
I would be like, did you leave all the shrimp shit in the food?
maybe not these two ideas together at the same time. But the two work different than the normal and having shrimp that we usually don't have. Maybe I timed that bad. Because I'm like, what?
I was like, there's a lot of them.
I think, how could she not like that? It doesn't taste enough to like want to spend the time picking
Right.
out.
Right. Oh my god. Too funny.
She thought it was Deborah's. The fast
I
sass.
thought it was actually something I shouldn't eat.
Right.
Like maybe he just forgot the
Instead of something that cures cancer. Which probably...
Who says shrimp shit
I was going to
doesn't
say,
cure
shrimp shit's
cancer?
probably what we should be eating.
Too funny.
By the way, that is an example of us having an argument. That's about as heated as it gets. Unless there's other people's feelings involved. But that doesn't make us mad at each other. Mmm.
Mm. Mm. Oh, this is incredible. Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. This is really good. We have good meals, but this one's like 11.
I haven't even put gas in it yet.
I know, that's how I knew you would really like it. Super much. Super much like. I destroyed the pepper too last night.
Yeah. There was nothing left this morning.
Eat that pepper. If I don't, it's not as good.
Mm. Mm.
There. This bass. Pepper. This is like get angry while you're making the bite, but then just total bliss when you're chewing it.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Mm.
Suffer very zone. So.
Hey guys. Mm.
Mm.
Jack, it's amazing.
It sure is. If it didn't have garlic and onion in it, I'd share it with you guys. For sure.
Stir Friday.
Mmm.
Mmm.
So flavorful, but clean. Mmm.
Mm. Mm. You have a steamed bun.
Mmm.
I want a steamed bun.
I took a bath today too.
Grinding up the cashews to put on. Yeah. Oh man.
Where did I put the thing?
Did I
Oh,
steal it?
I stopped. I was thinking, where did I put the thing? Check it off me.
Jack. Beehive, sir.
That's like, you gotta get back out, boy. There you go, sure. He's like, you can't even do the math on how many dog years I have on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Delicious.
We like this one. This is a decent amount of food, and we're like adding nuts to it, like enough nuts that it's more food. I know, it's not time yet, Mr. Jack. Just back off, bro. He's just whining today. You act like you didn't get fed this morning.
Mr. Jack.
No, your mama fed you.
Mama fed you.
But,
You had oatmeal and tuna
you know,
this morning, sir.
if she didn't, you'd be better off. A little fasting wouldn't hurt you. Yeah, I a lot of times I'll just put the whole cashew. Or I will. If you've noticed, I'll just start eating them with the meal. It's okay. It's okay. Mr. Peacock.
Cashews, probably my favorite nut. So good.
Yeah. For me, it's pecan, cashew, and then almond. But I like all of them pretty much. Cashews really aren't nuts.
Legumes? I think they're legumes.
Yeah, I think they're a legume. They're like they're like an apple poop. It's like an apple stem.
do like pistachios.
Pistachios are good.
Actually, my favorite nuts are the ones somebody already took out of the shell. See, these never had a shell.
They never had a shell.
Right, and they can be expensive.
All nuts are expensive.
I just look at it this way, like how much would I spend on good meat? This is like good meat that I don't have to cook. It's like cheaper because I don't have to cook it and do all this other things to it. It's like, it's worth its weight, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And then, same with like juices and stuff like that. I buy this juice that's not from concentrate, so it's really expensive. But I think to myself, when I drank alcohol, did I ever not have the money to spend on that? And I spent more than that on that. So something that's good for me, why don't I spend twice as much? And it's not twice as much.
Right.
Yeah, I've always been easy at being most frivolous with buying food. I was always that way. My rent might be $50 a month because I'm renting a room. When I lived in Vermont, renting a room for $50 a month. But I'd spend $50 a week at this one restaurant going to dinner. Because I had to go there once a week because it was so good.
You're made of what you eat, so. Very little that's more important that you should spend your money on.
It seems to be working for me. It seems.
I have noticed.
It seems. I mean, really, the only, I guess, mindset and things that really led me to put things in my mind that weren't good are other people's idea of what's good, instead of just deciding for myself, and convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Once I saw the value in spending the time to prepare, that convenience no longer has the same value.
Right.
It's not like, oh, I'm making this trade because I'm saving time. But you're not. You didn't save time, and you didn't get as much out of it. It's one of those lose-lose situations.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, budgeting for a payday for a specific thing or that. Yep.
Your treat.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Ivy.
Good night, Ivy. Now I'm more on a mission to just make the world a better place. And I have no idea what I'm doing. So, in order to do that, I just have to feed Aurora the most healthy food I can learn how to. Because she makes one of the better places. But that gives me great purpose. Sleep well, Ivy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's nothing but win-win, making your own food.
Yep.
Oh, I inhaled that. I'm so full.
I remember we had a team speak with a guy who did the, you don't understand, some people have to, and I said, choose to. I said, no, some people have to spend time after work doing this and that, or have responsibility. I said, I had a family, I don't know what that means. Everything you said is a choice, though. And I love that the only retort after that, ever, is some extreme. Well, it's either I eat fast food because I don't have time, and I feed my family this fast food knowing it's bad for all of us to save time, or I don't have a job, we lose the house, and we're destitute. It's how it's where it always goes. You know, because I'll say something like, well, what do you mean you can't choose to do that? Well, I just don't have time for my job. Too demanding, you know, so it's a demanding job. Get a different job. I can't tell you how many times I did that. Just like, that job doesn't fit what I need out of my life. Bye. And when I was younger, it was more frivolous, you know?
Yeah.
I want to go on vacation to this thing, and that's in June, and you won't give me the time off in June. Okay, I'll just quit now. Save us both the hassle. No big deal. Yeah, you don't. Well, I mean, with other people, hopefully, you don't have a lot of time. You should have some hobbies, you know, something that's your own. That might include somebody else, but a friend, some D&D or something. Gosh, yeah, I worked as a manager at a loan office with 2 kids, commuting 45 minutes, the whole spiel. I can still make dinner.
People say I don't have time to make dinner, like, you know, literally don't have time to make dinner, but then they'll sit and watch TV for an hour every day before they go to bed. Like, well, you could have spent that hour.
Yeah, no.
With Jack.
I put down my fork and he went into.
Nope, still eating.
Jack, no. why when I do go out and we have good meals somewhere, it feels like this amazing convenience to have such really good food that I don't have to,
Yeah.
you know, even do dishes or anything.
Oh.
But to get a really good meal, you gotta spend a stupid amount of money to go out and get a good meal. It's not like you're gonna go get the 2 for $24 at TGIF's and how palatable even. Well, you get the corn dog and I'll get the.
I love watching this stream because it's about Mr. P daily making something for someone he cares for, and the world needs more of this.
Right? You feed the ones you love and you give power to the world of love. And you can't beat that. Like, you can't stop that from happening. Nobody can stop that. I mean, I've always been that way. Just like in Dungeons and Dragons, I'd rather buff the party than try to cast a spell on the enemy because that might fail. Mm-hmm. Just buff the party.
Yeah.
That always works.
That's true.
They're always getting their bonus on, right?
That's true.
I'm an always on buff kind of guy, right? Buff on, bro. Do you even buff? Do you buff your friends, bro?
Right, Lilia, exactly. Like it, you know, the excuse, so I don't have money to buy food. Like, dude, eggs, bananas.
No, I was thinking about that today because I was in the gas station and I see the bananas, 2 for $1. I'm like, right there, like. People are like, well, it's only $1 for this at McDonald's. Like,
right,
two bananas.
You can get a whole bunch of bananas for like $1.14.
Yeah, if you go to the grocery store,
you get an entire bunch.
Yeah, for
of
$5,
bananas. Like,
you can
don't
walk
tell
out.
me, right? And eggs, if you get like the super cheap eggs, you know, you may not be buying the like, you know, pasture raised or whatever, but like you get like eggs are cheap. Most of the time, like you can get a dozen, and holy crap, is that going to feed you for a long time? Like, there are very cheap, and depending on the season, like fruits and vegetables.
Cucumber costs less than $1. A cucumber will always cost you less than $1. I keep thinking dollar menu. It's like,
yeah,
what you get $1 fries, cucumber. Replace that. It's more food, and it's better for you. It'll help your bones. Not burden them with more fat.
you just don't see bananas advertised on TV. A bunch of bananas for $1.
They did for a while there. They did that.
Should.
I saw that. Remember, might be the world's most perfect food was the pitch. Because it's so good for you. You can take it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's got the
wrapper.
The wrapper's biodegradable.
Right? You know.
It is a good one. You almost did it.
Almost. Surprised I did that much. Oh my goodness.
No, it wasn't about you couldn't eat. It was.
Yeah.
It was a little more chicken than what I expected us. Like it was a little bit more over on the chicken ratio, but everything else was pretty close. And that's pretty much what you left. A little bit of chicken. Yeah, this was just powerful, wonderful. Thank you so much for this food.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
And what do you guys think? Does that look like the Asian Quagmire or Popeye? Can't tell which cartoon it looks like. It's got the hands out though, so it does look like a giggity. See, Popeye.
That's what he said first.
That was
It
my
was
first-
Popeye. I think it's the hunch. Doesn't Popeye have a hunch?
Kind of. You got all kinds of problems. She's got major issues.
Jack. Wait.
She
I
keeps
know.
trying to get with this girl who's clearly a runaround girl. It's like, dude,
Olive oil.
can't just keep beating up her boyfriend and saying you're dating. It's like, dude, you gotta like, just stop.
Starting to get weird.
I mean, if she goes back to Pluto more than 3 times, he's the bad guy. I don't remember. I'm sure there are, but I don't remember any episodes where it starts with her with him. With him trying to date her and they, you know, are both trying to court her. I think we might have been looking at this whole Popeye thing on the wrong side of the fence. He's taking spinach to get stronger. It's that pipe. He's smoking meth and beating the crap out of this poor dude. Just poor overweight Pluto dude just getting his ass kicked. I feel bad now. Puppy game. Jack's pre-snorting.
Come on out here, Mr. Dick.
Is it time?
There he is. Let's go.
Mr. Jack, is it time? Is it time? Boy, he was ready on cue today, wasn't
He was
he?
waiting for it. You were waiting for it all.
Yeah,
Good boy.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe some fireside cooking. Huh? How about some taters and burgers?
Yeah.
We'll try it tomorrow. Breathe well, eat well, and be well.
Bye.
Bye.